everyone! The cause of labor is the hope of the world, y'all. And that is why they are scared of us. That is why they capitulated on so many different issues. Because they saw us building power and they said, we are trying to stop this. And what they didn't know was, they cannot stop us! Because we are building a movement of graduate workers, undergraduate workers, sanitation workers, clerical workers, dining service workers, all of the workers paid poverty wages on campus. And we are trying to build a movement that will reshape this university in the coming years. So we are we are recommending that our bargaining unit, the graduate workers, vote yes on this contract. But we're saying we should vote yes because this is a beginning. This is only the beginning, and this is a foundation from which we improve people's lives, and then go for more next summer.
Yes, that's right! Yeah.
Because they have the money. They have the money, and we are going to prove that. Because we're going to get the money from them. And we are going to make our lives better. And so I'm very honored and happy that folks like Artemis and Anakin came up here and talking about undergraduates joining us and undergraduates coming together to fight for your lives. Because you deserve it. You don't deserve to live in poverty wages. So, I forgot what I was going to say. My brain sucks. Turns out not eating food. But why am I not eating food? Because these people have put us in a position to where, even though we're saying we should vote yes on this contract, this is a moral disaster. This university is a moral disaster. The Board of Trustees is a moral disaster.
That's right.
And we are building a movement that builds a democratic ISU, that poses questions like, why even have the Board of Trustees? Right? People probably don't know that the Board of Trustees, like Trevor has said, and like other folks said, the Board of Trustees is a recent creation.
Some of us are older than the Board of Trustees.
I'm older than the Board of Trustees, right? And part of the power of the Board of Trustees is to present itself as though it's natural and eternal and God-made. And it's not. It is people-made, and people are going to tear it down. Yeah, I mean, I don't speak for everybody in the union, of course, but I personally am motivated, and I will say this to anybody that will listen. I am motivated by the future dissolution of the Board of Trustees and the placement of a democratic board of representatives that speak for all of the people on campus.
Yes, sir.
Because we deserve a voice in terms of how the endowment is used.
Yep.
We deserve a voice in terms of how funds are circulated. We deserve a voice in terms of how our lives go. And currently, we don't have one. So we're building a movement to say democracy is not just a buzzword or something that you put on a task force or something and not do anything about. Democracy is something that we make together. Yeah. So we're going to be fighting for 100 years. If you're an undergraduate, keep coming to us and keep asking us what you can do. And we're going to hopefully circulate y'all into this group that Anakin and Artemis and other folks are talking about, which is an undergraduate organizing committee. Because y'all need it. Just like we did a couple years ago. And we're going to support y'all in your effort to organize. And that's what ISU is scared of. That's what they're scared of. They're scared of actual democracy. And so we are going to keep building this movement. We're going to keep coming out. We're going to keep fighting for and with you as you fight for and with us. So, lost my train of thought.
You're good.
All right.
It's the starvation, I think.
It is the starvation. It turns out you need food. And AFSCME is going to be beginning their contract negotiations in the spring.
Woo!
We're fighting with them.
Yeah!
Because ISU treats them like shit. And we want to... Sorry, pardon me.
Damn sure they do.
Yeah, damn straight they do. And that ain't right. That ain't right. And we're going to do something about it.
They offered us a $500 bonus, but not individual.
Really?
Not an individual. Split down from the lowest pay grade to the highest pay grade. So by the
That's
time
some
you get
bullshit.
I ain't getting jack shit.
That's some bullshit.
Right, folks at the bottom ain't getting jack shit. While President Kinsey gets $40,000 to move into a place she didn't even need to pay for. That is disgusting. That is the sign of a decadent society that doesn't give a shit about people that actually make this world work. And we're going to change it. It's disgusting. It's a moral disaster. And we are going to continue to fight. And so, repeat after me. An injury to one
Is an injury to all!
An injury to one
Is an injury to all!
An injury to one
Is an injury to all!
An injury to one
Is an injury to all!
An injury to one
Is an injury to all!